Welcome. I'm your personal mentor. Please pay very close attention to this presentation. But before we get started, the FTC wants me to tell you something. The system I'm about to teach has made me a lot of money, but there's no guarantee that it will work as well for you. In fact, there's no way I can guess how much money you might make using this. It may be more than me, it may be less. I just know that this is the most unique money-making system that you'll ever find, and I truly believe it will work for you if you just follow all of the steps I'll lay out for you right now. So let's get started. I'm about to show you how I turn $10 into $1,000 in less than 14 days, and how I can keep doing it over and over again. Look, $8,850 in completed domain name auctions in just one day. Let's go through some of these. The first one ended at $2,125. The second one at $1,630. The third at $1,605. The lowest domain name auction here was $860, and all of these auctions were domains that were bought for under $10 each. Now, I'm able to make all this money with no product, no list, no website, no expensive software, no waiting, and most importantly, no big investments. And I'm now about to reveal the proven system I used to go from $0 to $10,000 per month or more online, fast and with no risk. So, if you're ready to cash in on the internet domain name frenzy and learn how I turn $10 into $1,000, then this is the most important presentation you'll ever watch. So, grab a pen because you might want to take some notes. Do you realize that over 47,450,000 new domain names are registered each year? An additional 42,625,000 are transferred to new owners. That's 90,075,000 customers waiting every year to spend their money. And you know what? They're waiting to spend their money with you. Now, if you're serious about making $5,000 or more per month online, working less than 15 hours per week, then you must master this system I'm about to show you right now. There's just no way around it. You see, making money online isn't always easy, cheap, and profitable. In fact, if you don't know what you're doing, you could easily lose a lot of money and end up dead broke. So let's look at some of your options right now and why they are no good for you. Running Google ads. Nobody tells you this, but you actually have to pay from 50 cents to $5 every time someone clicks on one of your ads. It could cost you hundreds of dollars a day. Then, if you find something that works, you could easily get shut down by Google, and all of your hard work and thousands of dollars goes down the drain. Not fun at all. Next, you could build some websites. However, with this, you have to either know how to build one or hire someone for $1,000 to $5,000 to build you a decent website. Then after paying all that money to have it built, you have to then spend ongoing money on advertising to even make any sales. It can quickly become a huge money pit. The most important and most popular is affiliate marketing. Now, even though this is a fantastic way to make money online, it requires time and money normally. If you don't have the right training or lots of time and practice, it's very hard to make any money real quickly. You either have to have a mentor or a top-notch program to follow, which are very hard to come by these days. It is not a quick process for most people. Now, I'm not saying that all this stuff is all bad. If you have between $5,000 and $10,000 or more to spend on marketing, and you have the patience to do the whole trial and error thing for a few weeks or even a few months until you get some results, then by all means, go for it. But if you don't have a ton of money to start with, then you must find a better way. And you must not follow the traditional advice that you'll find online right now. So, you feel frustrated yet? Well, I know exactly how you feel. But before I can show you my $5,000 plus per month money-making system, I want to tell you how I discovered it. So listen closely. There are some very important lessons here that we're about to talk about. A few years ago, I was working for a local power company. stuck behind a desk for 50 to 60 hours a week processing work requests and invoices. Christmas was 3 weeks away. I'd been saving up for 3 months to buy my wife her first set of diamond earrings. Nothing too fancy, just a little $500 pair of solitaires. Well, when I sat down at my desk that Friday morning at 7:30, I saw a half sheet of pink paper sitting on my desk. I'd been laid off 3 weeks before Christmas. No explanation, just a note asking me to clear out my desk and leave by 4:30 that afternoon. The severance package was enough to pay the bills for another 6 weeks or so. All of a sudden, I couldn't afford to even buy any diamond earrings. Heck, I couldn't afford a single gift, and I started to panic about how to even pay the utility bills and rent once the severance ran out. We were living paycheck to paycheck already, and now I didn't even have a paycheck anymore. I felt like my whole world was crashing down around me. I had to figure something out fast before my family was in real risk of being put out on the street. So, I looked through the Help Wanted section for weeks, and I called and faxed and wrote to every single open position that I could find. It quickly became clear that I wasn't going to find a new job that would be able to replace my income from the power company in the time to cover bills. New Year's came and went, and I still didn't have a job. We're living off a few credit cards and a couple $100 a week, and I was working at Pizza Hut down the road. I started to scour the newspapers, magazines, and internet, desperately looking for other ways to make quick money. Now, I wasn't trying to make millions. I was just trying to find a way to cover the bills and have enough left over to live a little. I started joining online forums to talk to other people about making money on the internet. I started to buy the marketing systems and income opportunities I found with a new credit card that I recently got. After spending every night from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. posting on forums, reading everything I could, and spending over $4,000 on products, I came to a very simple conclusion. I would never make any money online by myself. I didn't have any technical skills, I had never sold anything in my life, and I didn't have any money to invest in marketing. I realized that I needed to find a system to earn money that wouldn't require me to build a website, have a product, or know how to be a programmer. Since I'd been going to the online forums for a few months now, I had become online friends with a few people, and one of them happened to be a programmer named Matt. Now, I started to tell Matt about a few of the ideas that I've been writing down. They were ways that I thought would be good to make money online, but I didn't have any resources to make them happen myself. Well, I told him about an idea that I had after watching one of those real estate flipping shows on HGTV. You know, the one where someone buys a house for X amount of money and turns around and sells it for a hefty profit a few months later. Now, my idea was to take simple little domain names that were unregistered, such as .coms, .nets, and .orgs, and buy them for $10 since, again, they were unregistered, and turn around and flip them, just like a house, for $1,000 plus in under 14 days. Matt was shocked. He'd never heard of anything like this before because most people think all the good domain names are already taken. Now, my idea was great, unlike anything that had been taught online. It made perfect sense, but I had no idea how to actually make it work since all the best domain names were already taken. And that's where Matt, the brilliant programmer, came in.